Walmart in late July 2026 does not look like the Walmart you shopped in June. The rollback tags have doubled. There are pumpkins on the same aisle as pool floats. Laptops are sitting under $200. Fall decor is creeping onto end caps, while everyone in the parking lot is still in shorts. Market-side Angus burgers dropped. Folgers is wearing a fireworks label. There is a Beautiful by Drew Barrymore piece priced like nobody at corporate is watching. And one rollback I keep circling back to is the actual closer. Let me show you. Point one is the grocery rollback wall, and it is where this trip pays for itself before I hit any other aisle. Market-side 100% Angus beef burgers, 12 frozen third-pound patties in one box, formed and ready to cook. That is a full weekend of cookout sitting in a single bag, and the rollback tag is the reason it is in my cart before I have taken 3 steps. If you feed a crowd, you already know how fast 12 patties disappear. Right next to it, Lay's Classic in the 8-ounce bag, rolled back from $2.97 to $2.50. Small drop on paper, but that is the size families actually buy, and it is the #1 chip in the country. 47 cents per bag adds up when you go through 3 of them a week. Then the Frito-Lay Family Fun Variety Pack. 3 bags each of 2 different Cheetos varieties. Ruffles Sour Cream and Onion, Honey BBQ Fritos Twists, and Funyuns. It is a party in a box, and the rollback price makes it the easiest snack decision of the summer. Coca-Cola 24-pack cans at $9.97. Fine price. What I did not expect was the label. The cans are wearing FIFA World Cup 2026 dress. Someone in the review section pointed out you can stack them into little tin pyramids for the party table, and honestly, that is not the worst use of a soda case. Speaking of labels doing too much, Folgers Classic Roast has arrived in July wearing blue and white fireworks against the red can for America's 250th birthday. $17.76 for a big can of ground coffee. The price matches the celebration. It looks like a coffee can dressed for a parade, and I am here for it. Great value ice cream tub for $2.50. Just noting it. Moving on. And fresh corn on the cob at 25 cents an ear, down from 68. Wait, that is per ear. That is not a typo. That is a genuine grocery story that changes what dinner looks like for a family of 5. The strongest rollback in the store, though, is not on this aisle. Hold that thought. Point 2. I want to walk you past something absurd because Walmart has already started Summerween. Full pumpkins on display in July. Their new DIY pumpkin head figure just debuted during the July Deals event. Real product, real end cap, real July. Lillian Vernon Halloween decorative pumpkin pillow set is sitting at $26.99. 3 plush pumpkins, soft fleece, and cotton fill. And yes, they double as regular fall decor once September actually arrives. Fall wreaths and small pumpkin accents are already starting around $6 or $7. Your neighbor is going to think you peaked emotionally. Here's the thing, though. I walked up to this aisle ready to make fun of it. Then I remembered Crazy Coupon Lady tracked late July Halloween markdowns, hitting 20 to 40% off at retailers like Walmart and Lowe's last year. August is when Halloween preppers actually clean up, so the timing looks ridiculous, and it also happens to be strategically correct. Call it Summerween. Call it Sweataween. Either way, my cart just picked up a pumpkin pillow, and none of the other items in there make any sense together anymore. Which brings us to point 3, home decor, and this is where Walmart quietly started acting like a much more expensive store. The Beautiful by Drew Barrymore collection is what everyone keeps talking about. Her planters rarely climb above $20, but read like they cost 5 times that. Homes and Gardens straight up called it their editor's best-kept secret. That is not a phrase corporate wrote. That is an outside publication saying it out loud. The rechargeable striped table lamp set is 2 lamps for $22. Waterproof construction, 3 mood settings, indoor and outdoor use, 4 striped color options. When I first walked by, I thought it was a gift shop trinket. Then I noticed waterproof and rechargeable on a $22 pair of lamps. That is where the block ends, and I keep walking. 78-inch corduroy convertible sofa bed for $240. Removable backrest, removable armrests, removable base. Full modular, shifts from couch to guest sleeper. This is a first apartment piece. It is a small guest room piece. It is not going to satisfy anyone who wants deep, firm cushions and lifetime lumbar support. But at $240, you already know who this is for. Mainstays Wood Links tabletop decor at $12.74. Wood grain finish meant for consoles, mantles, coffee tables. Friends walk in and ask where you got it, and they never guess Walmart. 60-inch armoire wardrobe for $129. Hanging rod, 2 shelves, deep drawer. If your closet situation is a disaster, that is the fix, and I am moving on. If those lamps are waterproof, we should probably head outside. Point 4 is outdoor entertaining, and this section moves fast because Walmart has stuffed the patio zone. The 5-piece outdoor dining set is on sale at $360. Swivel chairs, real armrests, steel square table with a built-in umbrella hole. One shopper straight up called it a fraction of the cost of other brands. If you are seating 8, the 9-piece weather-resistant dining set is $950 with the same umbrella hole. 2 very different budgets, both under name brand outdoor prices. Weston Trends, Malibu Folding HDPE Adirondack Chair, $79.98, was $239.99. Wait, HDPE Folding, that price. Hold on to that one. King Chai 456 square inch wood pellet grill and smoker, $238.95, down from $479.99. That is a lot of cook surface for the money. Ybot C2 Pro robotic pool cleaner, $579.99, down from $799.99. It is a robot vacuum, but wetter. PowerSmart 21-inch self-propelled gas mower, $299.99 from $429. That mower actually costs more than the couch we just walked past, which says something odd about home ownership. Fun boy pool tubes and patio pillows are floating around under 20 each. Outdoor rugs from the newest arrivals are running in comfortable double digits. The 2 biggest price drops in this whole trip are still ahead. One is on a laptop. One is on something you would have walked right past. Point 5, back to school tech, which is where Walmart made me stop and check the sticker twice. The Asus Chromebook CX15 is sitting at $199. 15.6-inch screen, full numeric keypad, finally a laptop that respects tax season. For a kid doing Google Docs, a college freshman on a budget, or a family that just needs a second machine, that is done. If you are trying to edit 4K video on it, obviously not. The Hayuo 2-in-1 laptop tablet combo, $256, down from $529. Touchscreen, $273 off. It is a less recognizable brand, so you are trading name for spec, but the discount is real and the format is genuinely useful for students. Lenovo has 15-inch laptops with 16 gigabytes of RAM running $100 off. That is not a starter machine, that is real memory. The HP OmniBook 5 16-inch is over $200 off. And Walmart has an HP Windows laptop sitting at $189. If all someone in your house does is browse and type, that is a done decision. Here is the piece I want you to actually write down. If you buy a qualifying Windows 11 laptop between April 15th and August 31st, you also get a free year of Microsoft 365 Premium, a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and an Xbox controller. The bundle value is worth more than the cheapest laptop in that lineup. Ukeen laptop backpack with USB charging port, water resistant, is the backpack going next to it. And now that kid needs a lunchbox. Point 6. And this one is going to move because it is dorm and lunch essentials under 25 bucks. Insulated water bottles starting at $8 from the current Walmart back-to-school lineup on today. Insulated lunchboxes in the same starting range. Crayola crayons, 24 count that hit 50 cents during Walmart deals, down from $1.44. Sharpie permanent markers, 24 count, $14.97, down from $19.55. Papermate Inkjoy pens, 14 count, $14.97. Expo markers 8 count black, $6.47. And a sleep mask under $10, which is the item you buy for when the roommate keeps the lights on until 3 in the morning. Moving on. Point 7. Clothing. And I am running this like I run past clothing in the store. George Men's E-Board swim trunks, $14.98. Wrangler Outdoor men's full-zip sweater vest, $21.97. Utility pocket, mock neck, 3 colors, sizes small through 2XL. Selling a sweater vest in July is confident. That is another item pretending it is already fall, and I am starting to see a pattern here. Wonder Nation tutu dress for toddlers, sizes 12 months to 5T, marked down $3.99 online in rose or ivory. Linen shorts and cropped wide-leg jeans are already stocked from the summer clothing drop. Satin sleep sets are on the shelf. For people who are actually cold or pretending, let us get to the kitchen. Point 8. Kitchen and dining, and Walmart's Tomate Beige dinnerware collection is the one you have seen on somebody's Instagram already. It is riding the Tomato Girl summer look, red-toned and vintage, and the full plate and serving pieces make a table look intentional. Yes, I know how it is pronounced. I refuse. Better Homes and Gardens. Natural wood floor lamp at $100. Real presence in a corner, wood tone, and it is the kind of piece that quietly makes a dining space look styled. Countertop dishwashers at Walmart are currently up to 57% off. If you rent, if your kitchen is the size of a hallway, if you have been washing dishes by hand for 2 years, this is the fix. There is also a market-side prepared item or a great value pantry pick worth grabbing on the same trip, because leaving Walmart without a house brand is one of the classic mistakes. A small vase or tray piece from the newest home arrivals can move inside or outside without looking out of place. And this is where I stop pretending we are not heading to the payoff. Point 9. Clearance. And this is where the tease from the hook lands. Weston Trends. Malibu HDPE Adirondack chair, $79.98, was $239.99. That is a $160 drop on a folding, weatherproof chair. HDPE means it lives outside without turning into a science experiment. I walked past it twice at point 4. Then I did the math on the way back. That is the one from the hook. The YBot C2 Pro Pool Cleaner is a $220 drop, and it deserves a second mention here because pool cleaners at that price rarely include actual robotics. LA Colors. Bronzer is on Crazy Coupon Lady's current Walmart clearance list, which is the kind of impulse pickup that costs almost nothing and disappears fast. Patio clearance in general starts hitting hard in late July, so the whole umbrella and cushion aisle is worth a slow walk. Toy clearance is quietly building on the back wall because Walmart cycles toy clearance year-round. One more area before the bonus. Point 10. Weird but useful. Fast. The Beautiful by Drew Barrymore. 2-in-1 storage pieces hide compartments inside coffee tables and outdoor accents. That is the one you buy because your apartment is running out of surfaces. The rechargeable striped lamp from earlier belongs in this category too, and I am mentioning it again because if you skip that first time, you should not skip it twice. Mainstays Woodlinks tabletop decor at 1274 still qualifies as decoration that people assume cost 40. And there is one item in the newest arrivals section that looks purely decorative until you notice it opens up to store something small. That is the trip. Quick bonus round before we close. Pet Aisle has fresh, pure balance, dry food stock worth checking for size and price. ELF Beauty just refreshed at Walmart with a batch of impulse-friendly items. Wonder Nation has another few piece worth grabbing if you are shopping for a toddler. There is a Pokemon trading card display near the front that is restocked. FIFA World Cup 2026 themed party supplies are landing on the same aisle as those Coke cans if you are throwing a watch party. Camping stock in the outdoor power gear section just refreshed for late summer trips. And one more item from Mainstays that looks like a decoration but has a real storage function inside it. Drop a comment on which one is going in your cart. Thanks for coming on the walk. I will see you at the next one.